And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. Now Jordan, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Iverson outside. Over Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the 2000s team, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Kobe against Jordan. Bryant dishes to Iverson. Back to Bryant. Six on the shot clock. O'Neal a screen on Jordan. And here's Kobe from the arc. Here's Duncan. And it's Bird with the rebound. The 80s team with the ball. Here's Jordan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sweet move, Iverson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. The 80s team with the ball. High post Johnson. Out to Bird. This one for 3. And no good. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Shaq passes to Iverson. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. LeBron dishes to Iverson. Back to LeBron. 4 on the clock. With the fadeaway. It's good on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
LeBron, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Iverson against Johnson. Jordan wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team. This is their first game of the season against one of the better defensive teams in the league. He said we have to be patient offensively and not just settle for mediocre shots. It's about moving the ball and making that extra pass. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things.
The 80s team making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. No luck that time either.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. It's a 3-point game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
4th team foul.
The 2000s team with the ball. Iverson outside. 5 to shoot. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Iverson.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Here's Johnson. Malone at the elbow. Back to Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Allen Iverson. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Here's James. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From 13, the shot by Shaq, no good. Jordan outside. Shoots over Bryant. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's O'Neal. Bryant trying to free himself up. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 6.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Out to Bird from downtown. Can't hit that one. Pass to Bryant. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Nash outside. Here's Shaq. Kicks it out to James. Garnett trying to break loose. And LeBron James good for 3.
And that's the improvement of his game. You got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Malone a screen on Kobe. Jordan passes to Malone. Off target at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. The 2000s team leads by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 2000s team. The 80s team with the ball. They trail by 7. Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Bird. And it's McHale in at the power forward.
First team foul. Substitution for the 2000s team. Tim Duncan. Allen Iverson.
Johnson against Iverson. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 80s team. The 2000s team with the ball. So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got LeBron James, Allen Iverson out there with Kobe, and it's Duncan, and it's Nowitzki in at the 5 spot. A wide open look for Bird, and it's off from 3-point range. Bryant against Jordan, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kevin McHale.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Irving's checked in for McHale. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. 6-point game. LeBron against Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
The first free throw is good. And so Irving nails both of them. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's James. Iverson outside. Fires the 3. And it's Bird with the rebound. Johnson against Iverson. Outside, Malone. And here's Jordan outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Iverson dishes to James. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Nice defense from Malone. Johnson against Iverson. Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Malone finds Johnson. 6 to shoot. They double team Johnson. 3-pointer, Bird. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Bird's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
LeBron outside. Irving against Duncan. Passed away. Over Jordan. Wade can't hit. The 80s team with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. The 80s team making a switch here. McHale's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson surveying the floor. They double team Johnson. From deep, Jordan. And that one is off. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Iverson off the mark, and the drought continues. Johnson with it. Iverson picks him up. Johnson, good.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Carter outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Malone. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Yao, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. And here's Bird from the arc. Here's McHale. And slam dunk by McHale.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Johnson kicks to McHale. Back to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson draws the double. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The 2000s team making a switch here. Garnett's checked in.
Substitution for the 2000s team.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. The 3, and Bird gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Bird's got the lead up to 4 now for the 80s team. The 2000s team with the ball. Wade outside. To the inside. Yao off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Johnson against Iverson. Feeds to Jordan. Stolen by Wade. Garnett outside. Back to Wade. Shoots the three. And it's Bird with the rebound. And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Malone, the pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Down low, kicks it out to Jordan. Rebound by Yao.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Carter outside. And the three off target. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Johnson double team. Three-pointer, Bird. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. The shot by Carter, nobody around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the 80s team. They lead by a bucket.
19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Magic Johnson. McHale is out there at Malone. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Kobe is out there with Allen Iverson. And it's Duncan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. Iverson kicks to LeBron. Duncan outside. Bryant looking over the floor for the tie. Off the left rim and out. Iverson against Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Iverson with the drive. McHale with the rebound. McHale's got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson against Iverson. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McHale on the wing. 3-pointer, Bird. That one doesn't go. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for the 2000s.
Free throw good, Iverson. And here's the 2000s team. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. On the wing, Bryant. Duncan with the screen for Bryant. No good there. Nice D from McHale. Johnson inside. Iverson covering. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never better.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Magic Johnson, third personal foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for the 2000.
Free throw good, Iverson.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Johnson with it. He's got 13. Johnson draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by McHale. McHale's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From 15 feet away, Jordan's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first. Nash is checked in for Iverson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They lead by 1. They double team Johnson. Bird outside. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Malone. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
LeBron passes to Duncan. Malone with the block. Here's Johnson. LeBron with some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
O'Neal against Malone. Nash outside. For the tie. And that's collected by Malone.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Nash against Johnson, and James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far for the 2000s team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Duncan. Pierce comes in for James. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Kobe. Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Shaq.
Personal foul.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
For your 80s team.
That one is off.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Malone. Nash with no one around. The shot, no good. And the 80s team going the other way now. Outside for Jordan. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Pierce. Kevin McHale pulls it in. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Rejected by Nowitzki. Nash against Bird. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Dives for it. And the ball out of play. The 80s team.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Johnson double teamed. 3-pointer, Bird. And they get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Nash outside. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Magic Johnson. 1 shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Nash, here we go. Nails the baby hook.
And the first step of Nash, devastating. Gets to the rim there with ease.
Pass to Jordan for 3. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Outside, Pierce. And here's Nash outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 80s team. He got into double digits for the quarter. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Jordan, Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson, and it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the 80s team has possession. Johnson kicks to Bird. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bird's got the lead up to 11 now for the 80s team. And here is Iverson. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson down low. Iverson covering.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Iverson again. Here's Duncan. Kicks to Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. No good from Duncan. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Pass to Jordan. Over Iverson. Jordan's shot is off. Garnett with it, and it's McHale picking him up. And now in transition, here comes McHale.
Oh, my!
Nice finish.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's James. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called the 2000s team. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Iverson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Johnson down low. Iverson covering. And here's Jordan outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Iverson. But that three is off the mark. Jordan dishes to Johnson. Johnson double team. He kicks it to Bird. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Malone. Here's Johnson. That one no good. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Kicks it out to Iverson. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Johnson double team. And three from Jordan. And the foul called on Kevin McHale.
Kevin McHale.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the foul on Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Iverson passes to O'Neal. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And it's Bird missing. The 2000s team with the ball. Iverson right side. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Over Iverson. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Over Iverson. Jordan's shot is off.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Bryant the pass to Iverson. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Fast break, here they come. Good streak. Good D by James. Can they get it? And Kobe throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. They're in front by 12. 1:27 left in the game. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson double teamed. Malone kicks to Bird. Iverson against Johnson. And here's Bird from the arc. Iverson grabs the board.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
That one drops for him.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Malone right side, and three from Jordan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 80s team leads by 13. Here's Iverson. And no good that time. And the 80s team going the other way now. On the wing, Johnson. Iverson covering. Johnson draws the double. And stolen by James. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
The 80s team with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Jordan. Offline with his three. And it's Moses Malone with the foul.
Moses Malone.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul. Substitution for the 2000.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Paul Pierce. Vince Carter.
Nowitzki with the screen on Johnson. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.